Enhanced educational example, corporate account compromise simulation. In this enhanced example, we'll simulate more realistic attack techniques while maintaining a safe and educational approach. Steps an attacker might take. First, an attacker sends a phishing email to the target's corporate email address. If the target interacts with the phishing email, the attacker delivers a payload, simulated here as a harmless backdoor, to the target system. Then the backdoor connects to a simulated command and control server to receive commands from the attacker. Finally, the attacker exfiltrates sensitive information from the target system to demonstrate the potential consequences. Enhanced Python script corporate account compromise simulation. The script begins by importing essential libraries such as and. The controlled server address is defined as. A function named is designed to create a backdoor on the system. Within this function, the payload is defined to simulate sending system information to the command and control server and executing commands received from it. The main function simulates backdoor behavior by creating a backdoor in the startup folder. It then simulates sending a phishing email and waits for the victim to interact. Once interaction is detected, continuous system info reporting to the command and control server begins. A separate thread is started to handle this. Meanwhile, the main loop continuously checks for commands from the command and control server and executes them. A cleanup function named is provided to remove the backdoor. Additionally, a signal handler is set up to ensure cleanup on interruption. If the script is run directly, the main function is executed, and the signal handler is active to handle any interruptions gracefully. All right, so let's dive into the enhanced script. The "in this script" is essentially a backdoor. It runs quietly in the background, sends system information to the command and control server, and executes commands received from that server. The script simulates sending a phishing email and then waits for interaction. Once the backdoor is active, it connects to the command and control server to send system information and receive commands. Specifically, it sends data to the endpoint and retrieves commands from the endpoint. The function is responsible for running the commands received from the server on the victim system. Finally, the script includes a function to remove the backdoor after the simulation. Now let's talk about how to use this script. First, you need to replace with the address of your controlled server. Next, run this script in a controlled, isolated environment. And remember, it's for educational purposes only. Lastly, you can customize the script as needed for your specific learning or testing scenarios. Before we wrap up, here are some important notes. Use this script strictly for educational purposes and make sure it's in a controlled, isolated environment. Always ensure you have proper authorization to conduct such simulations. And of course, consider the impact of your actions to ensure no harm is done. This example demonstrates more advanced techniques used by attackers, but it maintains a safe and educational approach.